the king of grenade launchers. It has returned, and I am super late to this one. I know. I wasn't even aware that Wendigo came back until I was doing research for my Trials weapons reviews, and I just saw it sitting there on the front page of Light.gg, so that just kind of shows you how much I'm paying attention to the Strike playlist. Alright, so Wendigo, the staple grenade launcher from forever ago, back in the day of Pinnacle Activity weapons. This thing was nuts. It was the Season of Opulence at Vanguard Pinnacle, and it absolutely slapped. Paired this thing with an Izanagi's Burden, and you had some of the best damage possible if you could pull the rotation off effectively. It was kind of insane. It was pretty much a staple of every Garden of Salvation loadout until it was sunset, and people still used it after it was sunset because it was just that good. And well, the king has returned, and granted, it's not the greatest meta for it to come back to, but still it does some serious work for a GL right now. And to start, we have the old school rule of auto-loading and explosive light, which can never go wrong in PvE. This guy will always be doing max damage possible with most builds, and it has some perks added to it to change the game up a bit if you want to try and change it up. For you PvP folk, we got things like Rangefinder for decreased damage fall off, as well as Impulse Amplifier to give you that extra velocity. It's pretty nice. Got some alternative roles for the Wendigo that can make it more focused on ad clear and just general synergy with other builds. You honestly just can't go wrong with it. It's just that good. Unfortunately, with linear metas being the way that it is, it's really not going to do work until, dear God, I hope they buff GLs because they're so bad right now. Well, at least heavy GLs. That's kind of just how the Destiny grind works. You just look at a thing, you're just like, this thing's pretty good. Hopefully they'll be good in 2 goddamn years. So grab Wendigo while you can, because if I remember, it's only going to be in rotation a couple more times this season. So if you haven't gotten it yet, just grab it. It's really good. Most rolls on it are already pretty damn good. I will be doing some damage testing on current endgame content such as Spire the Watcher and some raid stuff to see how it holds up in this linear meta. So if you're interested in that, make sure you subscribe and hit the bell to be notified of when the video goes up. I hope to have it up within the next couple days, if not by next reset. But anyways, that'll be all from me. Go get the Wendigo, but first, like the video, subscribe, and watch my other stuff, and goodbye.